heat from the stove, biscuits rise, kettle singing low, table set twice. Windows open, cinnamon thyme, book on the shelf all worn at the spine. Who gets remembered? Who gets remembered? Who gets remembered? Who gets remembered? Name on the line. Who gets remembered year after time? Reaching for butter, soft as a laugh. Who gets remembered? I ask, I ask. Woke up early, didn't want to dream. Socks on the heater, sunlight where you used to be. Scratch notes in blue, pages torn, mumbling the same old tones. Biscuits again, Sunday and then name on name. Who gets remembered? Who gets remembered? Who gets remembered? Name on the line. Who gets remembered year after time? Sifting through flour, honey half gone. Who gets remembered? Who gets remembered? Going, going, gone. Bible open, soft and thin, tracing every year, every kick in. Never finished, never win. Who keeps the memory again? Again. Who gets remembered? Name on the line. Who gets remembered year after time? Reaching for stories gone with the air. Who gets remembered? I care, I care. Who gets remembered? Name on the line. Who gets remembered here in my mind? Steam from the oven, names in the book. Who gets remembered? Look, just look. Who gets remembered? Who gets? Who gets remembered? Who gets? Who gets?
Edge of the field, dusty road runs down. Bare feet pressed, light in the new mown ground. Nervous hands tangled up in clover. Cottonwood shades you nearly over. Words tangled up, heavy as stone. First time I learned what it meant to be alone. Frog starts singing, sun sliding low. Hat pulled down, not ready to go. Holding my breath so you wouldn't see. That shut door hurt more than I let be. Back then I thought our hearts just grew back, left with a promise and a small crack. Under cottonwood branches, round and round, heard my own heart making that sound. Snap of a twig, laugh in the grass. Thought we had years that would never pass. Saw you drift off further than far. Under that tree I learned who we are. Cracks in the dust, feathery light. Told myself it was only fast to see your shirt in that soft green shade. blame the wind for the choice you made. Summer spun out, nothing was the same. Field growing taller, whispering my name. Under cottonwood branches, round and round, heard my own heart making that sound. Snap of a twig, a laugh in the grass. Thought we had years that would never pass. Saw you drift off further than far. Under that tree I learned who we are. Bare feet, cool dirt, told myself I shouldn't hurt. Only the brave come back to see. First heartbreak under the cottonwood tree. Under cottonwood branches, round and round, heard my own heart making that sound. Snap of a twig, laugh in the grass. Thought we had years that would never pass. Saw you drift off further than far. Under that tree I learned who we are. Edge of the field, dust settling in, cottonwood sky where I began.
Remember when we'd sit out on your porch, watching clouds roll by like distant trains. You'd tell me about the places you would go, but here we are again. Those wide open skies above our heads made us believe we never leave this place. Where hearts were open, doors stayed unlocked, and time moved at its own sweet pace. All those wide open hearts, those wide open hearts. Your mama's calling from the kitchen door, says supper's on the table, come inside. But we just keep on talking about tomorrow like we got all the time. Now I drive these same old roads alone, thinking about the way things used to be. Those wide open skies above our heads made us believe we'd never leave this place. Where hearts were open, doors stayed unlocked, and time moved at its own sweet pace. Oh, those wide open hearts, those wide open hearts. I got your letter last September, found your way to bigger things, but I still see you in the sunset. Wonder what tomorrow brings, tomorrow brings, tomorrow brings. So when you're walking down some city street and feeling like you're lost among the crowd, just close your eyes and picture this old town where love was set out loud. Those wide open skies above our heads made us believe we never leave this place. Where hearts were open, doors stayed unlocked, and time moved at its own sweet pace. Oh, those wide open hearts, those wide open hearts. Oh,
barn creaks in the evening breeze. Mason jars catch the fading light. Sarah's dress spins across the floor. Been planning this since she was 4. Grandpa's fiddle knows every tune, dancing underneath the harvest moon. Round and round we go. Time moves fast, love moves slow. Sweet tea stains on weathered wood. Memories taste the way they should. Uncle Joe tips his beating hat. Stories told where the old folks sat. Mama's tears mixed with summer rain. Nothing here will be quite the same. Round and round we go. Time moves fast, love moves slow. Sweet tea stains on weathered wood. Memories taste the way they should. Last song plays on the radio. Tomorrow she'll be gone, we know. Round and round we go. Time moves fast, love moves slow. Sweet tea stains on weathered wood. Memories taste the way they should. The barn sleeps in the morning dew. Some things end, but the love stays. Coffee's gone cold in the corner booth where we used to sit. Red vinyl cracked like the promises we couldn't keep. Your laugh still echoes off these walls of grease and cigarette smoke, while the waitress counts her tips and the morning light sleeps. The highway calls beyond that screen door hanging. Miles of dust and broken lines that lead to who knows where. I trace the rim of this empty cup and wonder what's the use of staying in this faded place when you're no longer there. I'm walking down this gravel road with your memory in my chest. Every stone beneath my feet knows the way to my unrest. The horizon bends but never breaks, and I'm learning to let you go. Hot case stands empty, same as when you kissed me here goodbye. Said you ride from California, said you'd call when you could. Now the jukebox plays our song to strangers passing by, and I'm a fool who thought forever meant forever good. These hands remember how you held them across this checkered floor. dancing slow to Patsy Cline while truckers shook their heads. Now I'm just another story that this old place has in store, about the ones who love too hard and the things they should have said. I'm walking down this gravel road with your memory as my guide. Every mile between us now feels like something that has died. The horizon calls, but I remain, still learn how to let you go. Maybe somewhere down this endless stretch of stone, you're thinking about this diner and the love we used to own. But the wind just carries silence and the dust of what we'd known. If I'm walking down this gravel road with your memory burning bright, every step I take away brings me closer to the light. The horizon holds tomorrow, and I'm ready now to let you go. Yeah, I'm ready now to let you go.
Prairie grass takes me back to you, takes me back to you. I'm standing on the gravel road where I used to run, where I used to run. The old oak tree still knows my name. I'm not the same, I'm not the same. I came back to you, I came back to you. After all these years of trying to forget, I came back to you, I came back to you. This is where my heart belongs, I know again. I chased the world beyond these fields, left you behind, left you behind. But every city that I called home felt like a lie, felt like a lie. I came back to you, I came back to you. After all these years of trying to forget, I came back to you, I came back to you. This is where my heart belongs, I know again. The screen door creaks the way it used to. The porch light waits for me to come on through. I came back to you, I came back to you. After all these years of trying to forget, I came back to you, I came back to you. This is where my heart belongs, I know it yet. Grass carries me back to you.
Midnight window, I listen in. Other side of town, breathing in rattling rails. In the low corners, torn at the edge. Thought I'd write, but I never did. Freight cars rumble, hold me awake. My words never making miles. Trains just leaving and I just wait. Let it all go with the line. Light through curtains, old yellow paint, letters unsent stacked under my bed. Every crossing whistles refrain. Regret gets quiet, then drifts again. Freight cars roll me away. My word never making a mile. Trains just leave tunnel out the line. Maybe silence is all that she needs. Maybe the night carries more than these sheets. Freight cars rumble, hold me awake. My words never making the miles. Trains just leaving, I just wait. Let it all go with the line.
There's a diamond down the road. Coffee's cold, but I don't mind. There's a night road, oh, the night road. Been sitting here for hours, looking for what I can't find. Gravel road, where'd my friend go? He used to know where I am. Empty booth shoe, where flat and tall. Now it's just two-way trespass and the sound of my own call. Gravel road, rock-fed road leads to nowhere I go. I keep driving, I keep searching down this dusty way, but the road just keeps on going, and my friend won't come back today. Gravel road, gravel road, where'd my friend go? Leads to nowhere I know. There's a diner down the road, there's a diner down the road.
Backroads know my name, dust on my old boots, same church bell still ring, same creek runs through, fields where I learned to run, porch where I learned to dream. Nothing's really changed here, just it seems. You can leave, but you can't forget wide open spaces in your chest. Heartbeats different when you're gone, but this dirt still feels like home. Kitchen smells like Sunday, coffee strong and black, Mama's hands still folded, and she wants me back. Stars shine brighter here somehow, moon knows every face, small town hold you tighter any other place. You can leave, but you can't forget wide open spaces in your chest. Heartbeats different when you're gone, but this dirt still feels like home. Miles don't mean much when your roots run deep. City lights can't touch what this place means to me. You can leave, but you can't forget wide open spaces in your chest. Heartbeats different when you're gone, but this dirt still feels like home. this dirt still feels like home. Yeah, this dirt still feels like home.
That old fort's still sitting there, rust and all, needs repair. She's got a life left in her yet, words I can't forget. Daddy's truck still smells like pine and luck. Still hear your voice so clear when the evening's drawing near. Daddy's truck, Daddy's truck. Fire crackling, stories told, your hands weathered and growing old. This land will teach you what you need, simple words to feel. Daddy's truck still smells like pine and luck. Still hear your voice so clear when the evening's drawing near. Daddy's truck, Daddy's truck. Now I sit where you once sat, watching dust, remembering that some things stay, some things go, but your lessons help me grow. Daddy's truck still smells like pine and luck. Still hear your voice so clear when the evening's drawing near. Daddy's truck, Daddy's truck. That old fort's still sitting there, still sitting there.
Mama, why'd I leave this place behind? Why'd I leave these fields and all I knew? Gravel road still leads to our front door, but I can't find the girl I used to be. Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave? Why'd I leave? Mama, why'd I think I needed more? Why'd I leave your Sunday morning prayers? Kitchen table where you taught me grace. what I leave, what I leave, what I leave. Mama, why'd I chase those city lights? Why'd I leave the stars above our barn? All those years I thought I was so smart, but you were right about what matters most. Now I'm home again, asking you again. Maybe I had to go to understand what I had here in these weathered hands. Maybe leaving was the only way to know that home is where I need to stay. What I leave, what I leave, what I leave. What I leave, what I leave, what I leave, what I leave, what I leave. Mama, I won't leave this place again. I won't leave these fields and all that.
The embers spell out all our old routines. Bare feet on pine needles, secrets in between. Laugh lines around every memory I keep. Dusk lingers softly, nowhere left to be. Caught in the hush, the drifting of time. I taste from my youth, the salt and the wine. But I carry it all right here in my voice. Every laugh that got lost, every half-broken choice. There's a light in the letting go, and a hush in the noise. Goodbye feels jammed with echoes in my voice. Old nicknames hang warm in the smoke in the air. Hands waving while spinning truth or dare. A stubborn old promise I can't quite reclaim. Fades with the daylight, but something remains. Every old word dissolves in the maze. Every old worry dissolves into song. I've carried this echo, I've carried it long, but I carry it all right here in my voice. Every laugh that got lost, every half-broken choice. There's a light in the letting go, and a hush in the noise. Goodbye feels jammed with echoes in my voice. So here by the fire, I'll sing what I know. The lines may be faded, but the feeling still grows. I will walk forward, but I'll never lose track of the sound of youth calling me back. I carry it all every laugh that got lost, every half-broken choice. There's a light in the letting go, and a hush in the noise. Goodbye feels gentle with echoes in my voice. Goodbye feels gentle with echoes in my voice.
Dusty roads and faded signs, leading back to what you left behind. 2 years gone, now you're here, standing where it all used to be clear. Remember when this main street felt like forever? Every corner held a secret, every shop a treasure. Now you're walking past the diner where we used to meet, counting footsteps, feeling how the pavements change beneath your feet. Everything's smaller than before. The town that raised you held you close. Now you see a different roar. Nothing's quite the way it was. Everything's smaller than before. Your bedroom window faces east like always, but the view has shifted, trees have grown in strange ways. Mom's still cooking Sunday dinner, setting out your plate, asking questions about the city while you hesitate. Used to think this place would cage you in. Now you see the love that's always been. Everything's smaller than before. The town that raised you held you close. Now you see it different, raw. Nothing's quite the way it was. Everything's smaller than before.
Left in a genius in case of a plan, thought some right screen if you understand. You really at work beneath the small town skin, chasing those in crowds of places you've never been. Standing so near today with different eyes to see the quiet. Oh, admire, worship, and all that energy. Every maiden lays in, and there's nothing to me. We finished to kill his fake knees. Back then, this place that felt too small to hold your dreams. Now it feels like home in ways the city never sees.
Growing up means coming back to find the things you thought you lacked. We're here all along, just waiting for you to stop and start relating. Everything's smaller than before. The time is yours that raised you, held you close. Now you see it different, raw, more beautiful, full than what it was. Dusty roads and faded signs, never seen you back home this time.
Porch swing creaking, evening falling down, pine scent drifting through this quiet town. She sits where Daddy used to sit, coffee getting cold, watching headlights come and go on the gravel road. That old blue truck still in the yard, rusty and chrome. She can't bring herself to sell what brought him home. Some things you keep, some things you let go, but the stories by the fire still burn so slow. In the smell of summer rain in the way the sunset bends. Some things you keep till the very end. His work gloves on the dashboard, key still on the ring, radio tuned to country songs he used to sing. She remembers riding shotgun, windows rolled down wide, learning all the back roads, sitting by his side. Some things you keep, some things you let go, but the stories by the fire still burn so slow. In the smell of summer rain, in the way the sunset bends. Some things you keep till the very end. Now she tells her children about the granddad's ways, how he fixed what was broken in those simpler days. When they ask about the truck sitting in the weeds, she says some rusty metal holds what the heart needs. Some things you keep, some things you let go, but the stories by the fire still burn so slow. In the smell of summer rain, in the way the sunset bends. Some things you keep till the very end. Porch swing creaking, evening falling down, pine scent drifting through this quiet town. The night settles in, just me and the dark. Another faded letter tucked away, never marked. Through the open window, beside distant steel, I listen for the engine chasing something I can't feel. Trains rolling by in the midnight air, countless miles away, but I'm lying here. Words I never sent and the things I never said, they rattle in my chest with every train ahead. I started a letter in the quiet of June. Thought I'd find the courage by the light of the moon, but the ink grew cold and my hand wouldn't move. Now I fold another page, got nothing left to prove. Trains rolling by in the midnight air, countless miles away, but I'm lying here. Words I never said and the things I never said, they rattle in my chest with every train ahead. If I could send you every thought I never wrote, would you hear these revs and every lonely note? Still I lie awake, always letting you go. As the night train calls, I wish you could know. Trains rolling by in the midnight air, countless miles away, but I'm lying here. Words I never said, things I never said, they rattle in my chest with every train ahead. Every passing train, every night alone, letters I never sent, lost and gone. But I let them go now, let them go and be with the midnight rays singing over me.
Bare feet on cool tile window light, hush awaken. A kettle sighs, somewhere flower dust falls slow. Sun creeping in, half a plate set for two. You humming, your apron dusted white, as the dog would do. Silence saying something softer than a tune. Just me in the early hour, learning about you. Names in the margins, years in the lines. Old ink keeps every morning alive. Butter melts, jam on the side, hush of biscuits rising. Press the cutter down, leave tiny crumbs behind. There's a book open wide at the end of the pine. Leaves pressed between pages, hand-lettered and signed. Names in the margins, years in the lines. Old ink keeps every morning alive. You smile at the window, day slow as honey runs. The fan turns in the kitchen, I watch your hands undone. Coffee rings circle, the years worn so thin. Bible spine folding back, my thumb tracing kin. Names in the margins, years in the lines. Old ink keeps every morning alive. Biscuits cooling in bowls, last hymn unwinds. I'll mouth your old blessings, gather each time. Names in the margins, faded but mine.
You left your mark here, wood grain splitting rough. 3 letters, yours and mine, still there. Still there, caught deep in the fence pole, and cough deep in my chest. Some things don't fade. Some things don't fade. I come back to this spot, dirt road, same old gate. Promise written here, still there. Still carved deep in the fence post, carved deep in my chest. Some things don't fade. Some things don't fade. Years keep rolling past, rain and sun and snow. Your words stay put, still there. Carved deep in the fence post, carved deep in my chest. Some things don't fade. Some things don't fade. Trace the letters with my finger, feel the grooves you made. You said forever, you said forever. Carving in the fence post, carved deep in my chest. Some things don't fade. Some things don't fade. Still there. Still there. Still there. Soft fire dime, last bit of light. Wood smoke rides the hush tonight. Hands warmed by what's slipping away, not much to say. We kicked at dust, counted summer birds, laughed for nothing, got written, nothing learned. Your shadow tangled up in mine, half a footstep behind. But the echoes don't fade, not from this heart. Every goodbye stitched with a start. I let go, but I keep that noise, echoes of youth in my voice. Carved our names in bark, left the rest unsaid. Dance of the flames, painting what we had. It's a hush at the edge, something quiet, something spent. But the echoes don't fade, not from this heart. Every goodbye stitched with a star. I let go, but I keep that noise, echoes of youth in my voice. I'm not holding on, not really, just letting it breathe. Soft through the strings, through the leaves. Every laugh, every crack, every old refrain still rings out beneath my name. But the echoes don't fade, not from this heart. Every goodbye stitched with a star. I let go, but I keep that noise. Echoes of youth in my voice. Echoes of youth in my voice. Echoes of youth in my voice. Fire gone low, ember and ash, still I hum what we almost had. Some things leave, some things stay. Her voice echoes anyway.
Just dust under my feet. Heat sifting slow, road split and bleed. That hush of the morning calling me. I step, just step, I keep moving on. Bare feet on roads that hold the sun. Each crack a line where I've run. I walk some places I've been. I walk, it all settles in. Was it always this high? Was it always this wide? Every time I return, feels a little more mine. Still walking, these places I've known. I'm learning, just skin and bone. You remember, you waited at the bend. Trace my path, and I'll see you again. Just walking, barefoot alone. There's clay in my heel and ache in my toes. The names on the mailboxes, faces I know. I trip on what never was said, and the road just leads me back where I've been. Sun cracked, but I keep on through. Sunburn from loving you. Was it always this high? Was it always this wide? Every time I return, feels a little more mine. Still walking, these places I've known. I'm learning, just skin and bone. Barefoot, the ground humming low. Weight of the summer, but I still go. Was it always this high? Was it always this wide? Every time I return, feels a little more mine. Still walking, these places I've known. I'm learning, I'm almost grown. Still walking, bare feet on the road. Still walking, wherever I go. Still walking, I carry it home. Still walking, won't walk alone. Just dust under my feet. I walk, and the sun walks with me.
You asked me about that evening when the barn was full of light. I barely knew your name then, but I held you close that night. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. That's where you left me waiting. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. While the summer kept on fading. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. Your dress was blue and simple, Grandma's lace around your wrist. We danced to Daddy's old songs till the morning came like this. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. That's where you left me waiting. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. While the summer kept on fading. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. Now the barn's just weathered timber, paint is peeling from the door, but I taste you in the evening when I can't take any more. Tell me why you had to go then, when the music wasn't done. Left me standing in the moonlight with a heart that weighed a ton. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. It's where you left me waiting. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. While the summer kept on fading. Sweet tea on the porch, sweet tea on the porch. 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 It's late in the afternoon, sky burning soft and slow, shoes rocking on the wooden boards, listening to the grass grow. I pull my knees up closer, paint circles with my toes. You're quiet in the doorway, waiting for the kettle to go. I've been waiting out the quiet on this old porch swing, counting every creak and sway the peace silence brings. The world keeps on spinning, but it feels so far away. So I wait out the quiet and hope you might stay. Talk about the weather, how the air turns cool at night. You laugh at my impatience, say some things just don't take flight. The neighbor's porch light flickers, a dog barks down the lane. You pour 2 cups of coffee, settle in beside my frame. I've been waiting out the quiet on this old porch swing, counting every creak and sway the peace silence brings. The world keeps on spinning, but it feels so far away. So I wait out the quiet and hope you might stay.
Sometimes the waiting feels heavy, like a summer storm holding back rain. But here with you breathing beside me, I wouldn't change a thing. I've been waiting out the quiet on this old porch swing, counting every creak and sway to peace silence brings. The world keeps on spinning, but it feels so far away. So I wait out the quiet and hope you might stay. Just me and you in the fading light, softly swaying away. I'm rocking on this porch swing, evening settling slow, cloud-stained tangerine, just watching the world go. The screen door creaks behind me, kettle cools on the stove. Your cup sits on the railing, untouched, waiting to be owned. I'm still waiting for you, right where the day turns blue. Cars hum down the highway, way out past the trees. Evening birds in the hedges, and the grass brushing my knees. The porch light clicks on gentle, cast two shadows instead of one. Your laughter's in the rafters, fading with the sun. I'm still waiting for you, right where the day turns blue. The swing's got stories carved from days before you came, but every sunset brings your name. Distant thunder rumbles, but I won't go inside. Your memory settles with me in the falling light. If you ever round that corner, if your footsteps find this way, I'll be here on the old porch swing to greet you at the end of day. I'm still waiting for you, right where the day turns blue. The mandolin lingers, echoing the quiet air. On this porch swing, I'll wait till you're sitting right there. Found myself back at the old fence line where we carved our names in the weather pine. Your letter's still there though the woods turn gray. I trace each mark from that summer day, the promise we made when we were young, before the world came and we came undone. Time moves on, but this stays true. Every line leads back to you. There's a promise carved in wood that won't fade away. Though the seasons turn, the colors change, but I can see your face in the grain today, like a prayer that time cannot erase. The soul fence remembers what we used to be, and it's keeping that promise alive for me. I walk these fields where we used to run, chase the moon until the rising sun. Your laughter echoes in the evening breeze through the branches of these old oak trees. The dirt road knows the way we go to the secret place that we used to know. Time moves on, but this stays true. Every path leads back to you. There's a promise carved in wood that won't fade away. Though the seasons turn, colors change, I can see your face in the grain today, like a prayer that time cannot erase. This old fence remembers what we used to be, and it's keeping that promise alive for me. I know you're somewhere living your life. Maybe got kids, maybe got a wife. But when the world gets heavy on my chest, I come back here to remember the rest. 'Cause some things are meant to stay, even when people go away. There's a promise carved in wood that won't fade away. Though the seasons turn, the colors change, I can see your face in the grain today, like a prayer that time cannot erase. This old fence remembers what we used to be, and it's keeping that promise alive for me. Your letter's still there though the woods turn gray. I trace each mark from that summer day.
Cotton threads, morning haze, humming quiet, you lean in my way. Same old feel, sky pale blue. I barely say, can we start anew? Oh, under that cottonwood, hearts went tumbling down. Every beat, every clap shook right through the ground. Under that cottonwood, can't get back around. Echoes of your laugh, I still hear the sound. Bare feet trace mud, June coming soon. Hands tangled slow, grass in bloom. Second try, shy glance, held a breath between. I remember more than I ever mean. Oh, do you know? Under that cottonwood, hearts went tumbling down. Every beat, every clap shook right through the ground. Under echoes of your laugh, I still hear the sound. If I called your name in the dust so deep, would the wind carry mine where branches sleep? If I fall again, if I look your way, would you remember that day? Under that cottonwood, hearts went tumbling down. Every beat, every clap shook right through the ground. Under that cottonwood, can't get back around. Echoes of your laugh, I still hear the sound, I hear it now. Bare feet on the summer road, dust curling at my heel. Sweat runs down my shoulders, skin tough learning to feel. I walk with one eye forward, all the weight I know to bear. Passing houses aged and leaning, someone's laughter in the air. My toes have felt the gravel, I've learned the names of stones. Every mile behind me, more of myself I own. Sometimes there's a silence, breaks softer than a sigh. The sky so wide above me, shakes the urge to cry. Oh, I've wandered far, far with open hands. Down sun-cracked road shaped by the land. Every place I've traced has marked my soul in clay. Voices gather up the song, singing I won't slip away. The wind lifts up my story, scatters it in the wheat. I pause and smell the river, dust under my feet. Old ghosts on front porches wave as I go by. The fields remember footsteps, but never wonder why. Oh, I've wandered far with open hands. Down sun-cracked roads shaped by the land. Every place I've traced has marked my soul in clay. Voices gather up a song, singing I won't slip away. Barefoot and steady, I let the worries fall. Each memory blooming in the cracks where I walk. Oh, I've wandered far with open hands. Down sun-cracked road shaped by the land. Every place I've traced has marked my soul in way. Harmonies keep rising up, singing I'm still on my own.